Yeah, that was Buddy Morrow.
Welcome to the Maynard Public Library Indoor Center for the Performing Arts. For your listening enjoyment, let's all welcome one of the foremost bands in the Massachusetts area, and probably beyond that, I'm sure beyond that. We're thrilled to have them here to initiate the festival. Let's all welcome the Wolverine Jazz Band.
Wow, what a wonderful introduction. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. So we have an interesting program for you, I hope, this evening, and some interesting eclectic mix of jazz standards and tunes. We'd like to start off with one that goes back to the Duke Ellington Band. Going to give you a nice blues called the Jeep's Blues. Jeep was his nickname for the Johnny Hodges, great alto saxophonist that he had in his band for so many years. So this is called the Jeep's Blues. Oh, thanks, folks. That's a little take on a great Duke Ellington called the Jeeps Blues. And, well, I'd like to introduce you to all the guys in the band. Hi, nice to meet you. Size, very, very nice. Hi. So I thought maybe just since we have a little group right here, that maybe embarrass all these guys to tell you all a little bit about something about themselves. I'm Jeff Hughes. I teach at Wellesley College in the biology department. I live down on the Cape in Woods Hole, and my passion is both music and marine biology. So James Mazinovich, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I was born dumb, and I've been going downhill ever since. And that's why I played this. And I tune pianos on the side. And between the two, I live a fast life tempo in the slow earnings lane.
Well, just to say, and many of you are friends of Jimmy Mazzy, in my opinion, and in many people's opinion, I think Ben would agree, and so would Ricky, that Jimmy is one of the world's greatest banjoists and jazz musicians that we have with us this era. He's the best, man. Jimmy Mazzy. He has an international reputation. For what, I'm not exactly sure, but he does have an international reputation. So, Ricky McWilliams, what do you have to say for yourself, kid?
I'm not sure how I even got here tonight. I'm a recovering engineer, and all I do these days is play what I can on the tuba and have fun.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Ricky plays a very solid bass, man. Beautiful bass. We have with us one of the great trombonists in New England and probably around the entire country. That's Brother Ben Griffin right here. And Ben, you tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Ben, and I've been playing trombone for 25 years. I didn't realize there were going to be so many people at the meeting tonight. I hope you all brought your mouthpieces.
Recovering trombone.
I'm a recovering trumpet player that moved further down the bass clef. I'm just happy to be here and make some music with you.
Thanks, Ben. So off we go with fourth sevenths of the entire Wolverine Jazz Band. But we're happy to be here this evening. So here's one that I'm sure many people know. It's a great tune from Fats Waller's tradition, and it still holds up well today. Musicians love to play it because it gives us all kinds of opportunities to improvise, and it's called Honeysuckle Rose.
1, 2, 3, oh.
fills with jealousy when they shoot out with me. I don't blame him, goodness no. You're my honeysuckle rose. Flowers droop inside when I see you passing by. Baby, I know the reason why. Affection, goodness knows, goodness knows, goodness knows. I don't buy sugar, you just gotta touch my coat. Baby, you're my sugar, so sweet when you turn on up and I take and sip from your tasty lips. Seems like the honey, 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 fairly drips. Oh, baby, you're my honeysuckle rose.
Ah, that's great. Great trombone there, Benny Griffin. Fantastic one. So we're going to feature Jimmy. You just heard a little bit of that great Jimmy Mazzy vocal. We're going to feature him on a beautiful ballad right now. Some of you might know this one. It's called If I Had You.
I could teach the whole world just mine. I could be happy all of the while. I could change the gray skies to blue if I had you. I could leave the old days behind, leave all my pals, I'd never mind. I could start my whole life anew if I had you. I could climb a snow-capped mountain, sail the mighty ocean wide. I could cross the burning desert if I had you by my side. I could be a king, dear, and crowned, humble or poor, rich or renowned. There is nothing I couldn't do if I had you. I could be a king, dear and crowned, humble, noble, rich or renowned. There is nothing I couldn't do if I had you. If I had you. If I had you.
Jimmy Mazzy, beautiful vocal there, and that wonderful banjo I told you about, you know. And so here's a up-tempo tune from the 1920s. Elmer Sherbold, I believe, penned this, and it's a lot of fun to play. This is a kind of a multi-instrumental kind of crazy tune called "You're Nobody's Sweetheart Now." How about that? Have you heard of that song? It's really quite a thing. Jimmy's going to sing this one for us too, and we're going to start in F, boys, and we're going to end up in A flat. So those of you keeping notes. So this is called from the heart of the 1920s hot jazz decade. You're Nobody's Sweetheart Now.
Stormy Daniels, this is for you. Well, not at least in high places, although we love you down here. Nobody's sweetheart now, baby, you're nobody's sweetheart now. Fancy clothes, sequin gown, you'd be so out of place in your own hometown. Now you trucking down the avenue, and I just can't believe that it's you. Painted lips, painted eyes, where is the bird of paradise? It all seems same somehow. Baby, now you know what a sweetheart now.
Oh, that gets to the heart of the 1920s hot jazz stuff, man. We love that song. That's called "You're Nobody's Sweetheart Now." The lyrics are fantastic, aren't they? They don't baby you somehow. Fancy clothes, a silken gown, while you be out of place in your own hometown. When you walk down the avenue, they just can't believe that it's you. Painted lips, painted eyes, wearing a void of paradise. It all seems wrong somehow that you're nobody's sweetheart now. Who writes songs like that anymore? Maybe they shouldn't, I don't know. But we're going to feature our wonderful trombonist, Brother Ben Griffin, now on a tune of his choice. What do you have for us, kid?
Alone, I get so lonesome I could cry, 'cause there's nobody who cares but me, and I'm blue, so blue, bluer than blue can be, and I get that mood indigo, I could lay me down and die.
That's Ben Griffin right there, beautiful trombone. Absolutely. Well, here's one that we probably have never played before, so we're going to surprise you all with this one and surprise ourselves, apparently. This goes to the other great band from the Midwest, actually the other great band from the many great bands from the Midwest, but one of the great bands came out of the Midwest. That was originally the Benny Moten Band, and then to become the Count Basie Band, discovered by John Hammond and brought to New York City in 1936 or so, and absolutely tore the town apart. These guys coming from the Midwest and just knocking the craziness out of jazz and swing. And this is one of their tunes. It's called the Roseland Shuffle. And for those of you keeping notes, it's just basically I Got Rhythm by George Gershwin, only kind of dressed up a little bit.
1, 2, 3, oh.
Well, that's kind of a take. You have to imagine a 16-piece band, like swinging like crazy. And oh, it's very close to that, actually, very close. So this was, yeah, they're right. So I Got Rhythm, the changes are very close to I Got Rhythm. The rhythm, the musical chord changes are quite close to that song. But anyway, now to turn the proceedings over to James Mezinovich himself, what would you like to do? Would you like to bring your better half up to join you?
Well, I'm Jimmy's wife. I'm recovering from being Jimmy's wife, and I hope I never do. And we'll do a tune called Love. I'm feeding back a little bit. This tune was written in the 1920s by a wonderful trumpet player named Jabbo Smith. And it's just the sweetest song I know. And one of my favorite, sweetest friends I've ever known is sitting here, and I dedicate it to Bunny and to Jim. What is the sweetest thing you know? It's love, nothing but love. And what makes the trees and flowers grow? It's love, just nothing but love. You may find it anywhere you go, where you go. No one needs to tell you, you just know, yes you know. And what fits your heart just like a glove, it's love, nothing but love. What's the sweetest thing you know? Well, it's love, nothing but love. And what makes the trees and flowers grow? It's love, nothing but love. You may find it anywhere you go, anywhere you go. No one needs to tell you, you just know, yes you know. And what fits your heart just like a glove, it's love, nothing but love. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's give you the original tune from which those chords were developed, and it's called Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone.
Three flats. Three down. I give you 8 bars up front.
About me when I'm gone, though our friendship ceases from now on. And if you can't say anything real nice, don't you say a mumbling word, take my advice. Oh baby, you keep going your way, mama, it's best you do. Here's a kiss, I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. Makes no difference how I carry on, girl. Don't talk about me when I'm gone.
Wow. So it's kind of interesting that Carrie's saying that beautiful song called Love by Jabbo Smith, based exactly on the chord changes of that last song, which was the original, called Please Don't Talk About Me. Many of you know that a great trumpet player from the 1930s, Mr. Bunny Berrigan, and his theme song, of course, was I Can't Get Started. We're going to give you our version of that tune right now.
I've flown around the world in a plane, sent a revolutions in Spain, and the North Pole I have charted, still I can't get started with you. On the golf course I'm under par, Metro Goldwyn has had me too far. I got a house, a show place, still I can't get no place for you. 'Cause you're so supreme, lyrics I read of you, I dream day and night of you, and I scheme just for the sight of you. Baby, what good does it do? I've got resorted by Franklin D. Greta Garbo has had me cheap. Still, I'm broken hearted, 'cause I can't get started with you.
first.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Oh, don't mean a thing, all you got to do is sing. It makes no difference if it's sweet or high. Just take that rhythm, get everything you got. Oh, don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Okay, we'd like to turn the proceedings over to James Mazzy right now.
river, river. Oh, you slow the river, river. Ripples come, ripples go. Why don't your mighty waters flow? Wives, husbands, and daughters, all baptized in your water. Oh, you slow river, river. Oh, tempted you to give up. But steam along. Oh, make your stream steam along. Oh, you slow river. I'm sorry, I haven't got the words yet on that, and even when I do get the words, they leave mighty fast.
I would think that probably we're the only band in Sudbury tonight playing Slow River. Probably, right? Maybe the only band in Massachusetts, maybe the only band in the United, in the whole world played Slow River. So, James, where does that song come from? Beautiful, beautiful. So tell us about that.
Jeff, I wish I had a better idea. But the band that played it, I think it was the first version of it, was not Gene Goldcutt, but it was Clarence Williams' Bottomland Orchestra in 1927. And I don't know who wrote the song, but that version of it is, I'm sorry, I can't do but a palest shadow of it. It really, it sounds like something out of an Orson Welles movie, but anyway, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Well, maybe in Sudbury they're playing it, but not in Maynard. I corrected that. Right. So, well, we're going to cook things up a little bit here, and this is a tune that Benny Goodman used to love to to play, and comes from the Chicago era of great swing and jazz back in the 20s and 30s. It's called Oh Baby. Oh, thanks, folks. That's Oh Baby. Benny Goodman was very hot for that one, man. Very early Benny Goodman stuff when he was still in knee pants. Playing great clarinet back in Chicago. So, Brother Ben, what do you have for us for a nice feature? The Limehouse Blues featuring Ben Griffin. If there's a hotter trombone player in Maynard tonight, I don't know who that would be other than Ben Griffin on trombone, man. Just fabulous. Fabulous. Fabulous, absolutely. So, Miss Carrie Mazzy, would you like to join us?
Okay, he says it's Harold Arlen, and come rain or come shine. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. High as a mountain, deep as an ocean, come rain or come shine. thought when I met you, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be yours if you let me. Oh, I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, won't that be fine? Maybe it's rainy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, but I'm with you always, rain or come shine. Yes, I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. High as a mountain, deep as a river, come rain or come shine. I thought when I met you, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be yours if you let me. Oh, I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, oh, won't that be fine? Maybe it's cloudy or sunny, we're in or we're out of the money, but I'm with you always, I'm with you, rain or come shine. I think the right key was B flat. Anyway, thank you. Ma? Ma? Huh? Oh, okay. This is a good one. If you know it, sing it along. He's making eyes at me. My, he's awful nice to me. My, he's almost breaking my heart. I'm beside him, Lordy, let his conscience guide him. My, he wants to marry me, be my honeybee. Every minute he gets bolder, now he's leaning on my shoulder. My, he's kissing me. He's awful nice to me. Ma, he wants to marry me. Ma, he's almost breaking my heart. Ma, beside him, Lordy, let his conscience guide me. Ma wants to marry me, be my honeybee. Every minute he gets bolder, now he's leaning on my shoulder. Ma, he's kissing me. Yeah.
So we've had a great time this evening, and we started at approximately about 7, and we're almost up to 9, but we're giving you, I hope, some good music that you enjoy. So once again, Brother Ben Griffin on great trombone. I'm Jeff Hughes on the trumpet this evening. Thank you. And of course, Jimmy Mazzy right there on banjo and vocals. Carrie Mazzy on vocals. And one of the finest brass bass players in New England, Rick McWilliams, right there. So here's a tune that goes back again to Chicago jazz days in the 20s, the hot roaring 20s, and going to give you kind of an introduction to this. This is called Back Home Again in Indiana, but there is a kind of a tune called Moonlight on the Wabash, which we're going to kind of give you as an introduction. So here you go. My father would love this song if he were here today.
Back home again in Indiana, and it seems that I didn't see the gleaming candle eyes still shining bright through the sycamores for me. The newborn hay sends down its fragrance to the fields I used to roam. When I dream at night of moonlight on the Wabash, then I know for my Indiana home.
Thanks, everybody, from all the boys in the band.
Good night.